2018 Ashadh 10th Sunday, and grade 8 students, they are going to perform one act. What is that? Presentation. Actually, these presentation slides are made by students themselves. There is one saying, learning by doing. So when we start doing something, we can learn many more things. Without wasting time, let me welcome on the stage to present on the topic scientific learning none other than Aarina. Introduction, listener, everything in
Sir, and good morning to you all. Respected our teacher and my dear friends, as you all know, it's Madam Bazu from grade 8 standing in front of you to deliver a short presentation on the topic scientific learning. And my topic goes like this: scientific learning and its importance. As we all know, in today's life, we are learning by doing. And in this process, scientific learning is one of the most important learning process for today's generation. In this way, the learning which is gained through observation and experimentation is called scientific learning. If we do something, core activities or directly related activities, to learn something is simply defined as scientific learning. Science education gives students the opportunity to gain a better knowledge of how and why things functions. Students get an appreciation for skepticism. Through studying science, science can also create curiosity that helps students understand and formulate questions on the information they have accumulated. In this point, it is said that scientific learning teaches us, or science teaches or educates students to do something on hand-on and learn something in first hand by doing it and studying it by oneself. Not only studying is enough for knowing something, but also doing hands-on activities is important to learn something. And going forward, I want to say about basic procedure for scientific learning. In scientific learning, we have some certain procedures. They are in following ways. Ask a question. In first, we should ask a particular question before doing a scientific activity. We should do background research to answer the question and construct a hypothesis. Test with an experiment to prove that hypothesis, and if the hypothesis is correct, then we should go forward and analyze data and draw conclusion and result aligned with hypothesis. Results aligned partially or not at all with hypothesis should be again experimental data becomes background research for new future project. Ask new questions, form new hypothesis, experiment again. If the hypothesis is incorrect or the hypothesis does not match, then troubleshoot procedure, carefully check all steps and setup. And lastly, we should communicate results among the groups. Like, I am here to explain about scientific learning in such a way. If hypothesis is not proved properly, then we should present all the experience about it and present it in front of a group. And moving forward, I want to say about 5 reasons why studying science is so important. Studying science promotes the understanding that progress has been happening for centuries. In today's generation, the progress is happening in this day-to-day life. We are here because of the exchange in generations and the development in computer technology in such a way. We are here because of science. Technology is invented due to the science projects and the efforts done by the scientists. And the next procedure or the reason for studying science is studying science encourages truth seeking. Studying science is not just formulating any questions, but also seeking any truth, or it proves any truth questions. If it is incorrect, then science does not prove it. If anything is proved by science, then it is obviously correct. Studying science inspires curiosity and on attitude of discovery. We are here for science, and we are studying science for better future. And science gives us curiosity, or makes a human be human as a curious person, because we need something to discover, and science gives such an opportunity. Studying science promotes the understanding that progress has been happening for centuries. It also proved that from centuries the development is happening in our day-to-day life. And moving forward, I want to explain about research. Research is the process of systematic inquiry that entails collection of data, documentation of critical information, and analysis and integration of the data information in accordance with suitable methodologies set by specific professional field and academic disciplines. Research is done by a group or a single person to know about something in more correct ways or with some methods. And the next topic is hypothesis. In this method, specific hypothesis formulated and investigation work is confined to testing the validity of the hypothesis to formulated is a tentative generalization, the validity of which remains to be tested. In its elementary stage, a hypothesis may be any hunch, guess, imaginative idea which becomes the basis for action or investigation. We make an hypothesis to answer a question or make our curiosity with a correct answer. And hypothesis is formed by us as a curious question. Hypothesis based on their research and observations, scientists will often come up with a hypothesis. A hypothesis is a possible answer to a question. It is based on their existing theories and information they gather from other sources. Hypothesis is formed by the research done by other scientists. If any research is done by other scientists and we collect it and just express it as a curious question, then it is said as a hypothesis. Curiosity. We form a curiosity as a generalized person and curiosity the catalyst of scientific learning. Curiosity is the driving force behind scientific learning. Image illustration of a person looking at a question mark surrounded by scientific symbols. Curiosity motivates us as a person to explore more about things and learn about it more deeply. And moving forward. Conclusion. Scientific learning is essential for understanding the world and more decisions. It fosters critical thinking, exploration and collaboration. By embracing scientific learning, we can unlock the potential for innovation and tackle the challenges of the future. Scientific learning is an incredible journey that unravels the secrets of the natural world, fuels innovation and addresses global challenges. We as human beings faces a lot of obstacles in life. To clear the obstacles, we need scientific learning. This gives us proper answer to a curious question. And lastly, dear friends, thank you for your concentration till this end and hoping that you have understood about my presentation, and if any queries you can ask to me. Thank you.
Aarina, what a wonderful performance, right?
Yes.
Actually, the students who take part in presentation program right now, they can do much better in their future. Because whenever you go to 11th class, 12th class, or bachelor, or master, or MPhil, or PhD, or if you are going to present something in a big mass, then what you have to make? Presentation. So due to presentation, we can explore many more things. And your presentation slide must be more attractive. And so that we have to research more. Okay, now let me call on the stage our next presenter, none other than Krijal.
In scientific learning, the most important part is survey. Survey means to gather information from anyone or any people around us. Just like if we want to survey about how many people are interested in art and craft from our class, then we can survey through them by doing interact or by asking our teachers how much they are interested in art and craft. Survey is we can gather information from a number of people and population. As the example, survey have different stages. what are the more requirements for our data, and the conclusion is after doing all the selection of objective means the data collection and analysis of data, we have to draw the conclusion and see the recommendation by saying this much I like in my presentation.
Krijal content, right? So students are being championed day by day, and they are creative and constructive. So such type of activities will definitely help others to do much better. They will be better than others. Others also they can. Now, third presenter is Kritika from class 8. So here it mentioned laboratory secretary. Let's welcome her on the stage with huge round of applause. Loudly, yeah.
And my dear friends, so I am going to speak class 9 from grade 8 and onward to related to laboratory. And number 1 is conduct yourself in a respectful manner at all times in the laboratory. Before starting our statement, we have to control ourselves so that we won't affect the experiment, and next is follow all the written and verbal instructions carefully. If you do not understand application or path of procedure, ask the instructor before proceeding. And we have to follow all the written and verbal instructions. And if we don't understand some rules, then we have to ask the instructor. And we should not. And next is when we first enter the classroom, do not watch an experiment. Keep it close to other materials in the laboratory area until you are instructed to do so. And when we enter the science room, we should not watch any equipment. About that, we are not until that when we are not instructed to do so. And we should not eat food or drink anything or to belong in the laboratory because it might affect our experiment. And next is perform only those experiments authorized by the instructor. Never try to do a laboratory experiment for the laboratory facilities by the instructor. And we always have to do experiment which are instructed by our instructor, and we should not do it. We should not do it. There are experiments which are not instructed, which are not authorized by the instructor. And be prepared for the work in the laboratory before entering the laboratory, and we should be prepared to work in the laboratory. And never fool around the laboratory. Go explain practical jokes and pranks are dangerous and prohibited. And we should not do jokes and make the laboratory mishaps. Because this might be dangerous. And work areas should be kept clean and tidy all times. Bring only your laboratory instructions to the seat and all records to the work area. All materials, food courses, and that kind of things in the classroom area. And we should keep our experiment place clean and tidy because dirty tables can affect our experiments. And next is always work in a well-ventilated area. Use the compost when working with loose substances. We always work in a ventilated area and dispose of all chemicals waste properly. Never mix chemicals in solvents, and we should dispose all the chemicals waste properly. And we should not mix chemicals in sink drains. Labels and equipment and instructions must be carefully before you set up and use the prescribed apparatus as stated in the edited instruction or instructed. And labels and equipment instructions should be read carefully before using it. And keep hands away from hands, eyes, mouth, and body contact. Clean clothes or clothes experiments, and we should keep our hands away from our face, eyes, mouth, and body. And we should wash our hands after and before performing an experiment. And clean the work surfaces and apparatus at the end of the experiment, and return all the equipment clean and involving other critical storage area. And next is lab and notes that are provided for the use and safety while in laboratory activities. And we should not forget to wear aprons while working. Report and accidents, skill, breaking etc. or injury, carbon etc. to be taken no matter how trivial it might be.
Kritika, but one thing, your presentation, everything was good, but sound should be a little bit loud. Okay? If the sound is louder, then we can motivate the people, otherwise they can listen. Next time I hope you will make a bit louder sound. We don't have here this microphone system, right? Very good. So students, today's presentation where Aarina, Krijal and Kritika, they have done wonderful work. Your first term exam is coming very soon. When will it begin? From 17 and it will go up to 24. Now, coming Friday, there will be special presentation time. Special presentation. What is that? You know? Remember, you mark it. I will make 3 groups. How many groups? 3 groups. Altogether, how many students are here?
22.
22. Means in one group, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 8 will be there. 21 are there, then 7, 7, 7. What will they do? They will make question themselves. For first term. Which question will they make? Question for what type of question will it come in exam? Question will I will tell you. Multiple choice questions, 10 marks you have to make. Remember, I don't know somewhere else. Multiple choice questions, 10 marks. Very short question answer, 8 marks. 1 mark question, 8 marks. 2 marks question, 8 questions, 16 marks. And 4 marks question, 4 questions, 16 marks. 10, very that multiple choice. 8, very short question answer. 8 questions, short question answer. 8 to the 16. And 4 questions very long, 16. Altogether 50 marks. So that will be presented on coming Friday. So your duty is to make and submit in my email address. So who are the members now? Let me make. Okay. Number 1 coming. 1, 2, 3. Quick. In that way, there will be group formation. 1, 2, 3. Who 3? 3, you are 3, yeah? 4, which 4? 4, 5, 6. Which 5? You are 5? 7, 8, 9. Which 7? You may have 10. But no, that this time means you are your mom came on down. You go that 7 and 9. 7 shooting. 7, 8. These are 9. These are okay. 10, 11, 12. Which 10? Rather 10, 11. 11. And how you make it? Then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, in that way they are kept. So in each group, how many children are there? 7 children. So they can contribute 2, 3 questions, and then who is very smart? Sorry? Okay, now it's the